Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Codger's Workshop. And let me just say before we get into the video here, regardless of popular opinion, I'm assuming this is popular opinion, I am not anti-Harbor Freight. But I tried to bring you guys the bread and butter of, what the deal is with them. Whether it's worth buying, whether it's not. Because with Harbor Freight, when it's good, it's really good, and when it's not, it doesn't get any worse. Okay? So, before we get into the video, gotta plug it. Okay? Codger's Workshop merch is now available. Zazzle.com. Codger's Workshop is my store. Also, we have Codger's Garage merch, different stuff, some Life on the Town line, different merch, stuff like that. There will be a link in the description here below. Also, there is a clickable link at the top of our channel page, YouTube channel page, where we have the woods background at the very top, the banner. You look in the right-hand side of that. In the bottom corner, there is some links. Some are for Amazon. One of those is from my Zazzle shop. Okay? And the Amazon will be for my books that I wrote. So check those out, guys. Support the channel. We're trying to grow. And thank you guys for all of your help and support along the way. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's get into the video of things you should never buy from Harbor Freight. Alright, I'm excited. I love these videos. Okay. First off, we're going to start with one that was in my Pittsburgh Mechanics Tools review video. Okay. These are Pittsburgh vice grips. They are junk. Complete, utter junk. You clamp them on something, right? You can't get them off. Because this release, clip that down, this release sticks. See that? Doesn't release like it's supposed to. And you can just keep doing that until it finally releases. Junk. Complete, utter junk. When I tap that, like that, that should spring up immediately. But it doesn't. It binds. You can see the chafe marks right there, where it's chafing and digging right in and binding. Okay, these have never been right. Not to mention the handle's all a flop. Okay, it's just, they're junk. And then the other half of the time, when it's not binding, it's doing this. Where it's sitting sideways on the rail. I don't know if you can even see that. You see that? It's sitting crossways on the rail so the handle isn't lining up and going on like it's supposed to. And it's just, they're junk. Okay, don't buy them. For $12 at like Walmart, you can go and get the Irwin vice grip, the real vice grips, and they will serve you well. These will not. They're junk. Complete, utter, total junk. I should have never bought them. I got taken on them. They're junk. Okay. If you want to know more about the rant on these, check out the video on our channel, Pittsburgh Mechanic Tools Review. Okay, but these are junk. Don't do it. Okay. Thing number 2, I don't actually have any right here. I've known several people who bought them, and I've used them myself before. And so I'm going to give you kind of a heads up on them. Drill bits from Harbor Freight. Warrior, I believe, is the brand. I am not sure about their newer drill bits, because now I think they have Hercules drill bits for their power tool line, and maybe Bauer drill bits and all that. But the Warrior brand drill bits, do not buy them. Do not. They are complete, utter junk. They're brittle. As soon as you start, I've even broke them in wood before. Just drilling wood. You get them in there, and they just snap right off. They're completely brittle. Okay, and for metal, they're pretty much out of the question. Totally useless. Very similar to the issue with the Warrior drill bits are these driver bits. They are Storehouse brand. Okay? I've snapped these off in screwdrivers before. Screwdrivers, like hand screwdrivers. Snapped them right off. Okay? I actually had one that was broke here for a while. I don't think I do anymore, but And if you put these in a drill, same difference. Same deal, only it happens easier. Putting legs on this workbench here. You guys have all seen my workbench. I had to take the legs off it to bring it up in my room and then put the legs on it. With the Drill Master, okay, not a Ryobi, the Drill Master drill, okay, King O' Gutless, I broke not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 of them friggin' Phillips bits trying to put the legs on this thing. Okay? Don't do it. I don't care what the price is on these. I don't even know what the price is. I don't remember. But don't do it. It's not worth it. They're complete junk. Complete junk. They're not useful in screwdrivers. They're not useful in drills. And they darn sure aren't useful in impacts. Which, obviously, they're not even impact rated. But still, don't do it. Complete waste of money. If you want to buy these, I don't know how much they cost, but I'm assuming. Take out a $5 bill and light it and watch it burn, okay? Because it's the same results you're going to get with those. Alright, I'm being bold here, guys, but I want you to know it's just not worth it. Harbor Freight has a lot of good products, and these are not any of them. And this may be the last thing. I can't remember for sure what I was going to say, but I don't have a roll of this here either. Dad has some rolls of it. Grandfather has some rolls of it. It's all the same story though. Harbor Freight electrical tape. Okay. It is don't do it. All right, don't do it. It doesn't stick. It's really brittle too. You go to take it off the roll, and it, like, to go to start it, the end just starts chipping off. And you're like trying to start it off the roll, and it's just chipping, because it's so thick and brittle. It has no stretch at all. It's not sticky. I don't know what, I don't even know how they call it electrical tape. But you get it started, right? You go to stick it on, and it's friggin' unraveling on you. It won't stick. It will not stick. It's too thick. It doesn't have any adhesive on it. It's useless. And electrical tape is supposed to stretch. You're supposed to be able to stretch that around tight, right? You can't do it. I don't know a lot of good electrical tape brands. I mean, obviously 3M would be good. I believe Dad had some old stuff that was Mainstays brand, which is Walmart. And that was some good electrical tape. So there is other options if you want a cheaper electrical tape. Do not buy Harbor Freight, though. It's not worth it, okay? I'm serious, guys. There's no reason. No, don't do it. Don't do it, guys. No. No, you can find, off-brand electrical tape anywhere, dime a dozen, and it's better than Harbor Freight. I'm here to tell you. So, do not buy that. I believe that was everything I wanted to cover. Can't think of anything right off the top of my head other than that. Generally speaking, Harbor Freight stuff is pretty decent. I will tell you about one other incident. I don't even know if they still sell these. French fry cutters. Do they still sell those in there? I don't know. I haven't seen them, but that doesn't mean they don't sell them. The French fry cutters they sold, like, you put the potato in, you press the thing down, it's got like those, crisscross applesauce razor blades in there. It's supposed to cut French fries out of a potato. I bought one of those for Mom, and it fell apart in the first use. All the razor blades came apart. Like, they didn't break, but they all came apart. They separated. They didn't stay together. They all fell into a bunch of little pieces. And, it wasn't worth it. I was very disappointed because I thought it was going to be this great thing, and then it wasn't. So, keep that in mind. Go buy French fry cutters. And we had all the time to get them to return it. Mom took it in there, and she's like, we need to return this. They're like, no, you can't. And she's like, we need to. And they're like, no, we're not refunding you. And she's like, she tips the box upside down and dumps the parts all over the counter. And she's like, you're gonna refund me. And they're like, okay. It was quite a confrontation, I guess. I wasn't there for that, but anyway, yeah. So those are some of the things from Harbor Freight that you should never buy. As far as bigger items, the only thing I have here is the vice grips. I don't really know other than that. I mean, the mechanics tools generally are good. A lot of the kind of woodworking tools are good. I don't know. I haven't found a ton of stuff from Harbor Freight that's terrible. You're probably wondering why the Drill Master set is not in this video. Reason being, go watch the review for that. That's not, in my opinion, something you should never buy, because in some very limited applications, those are good. Very limited. Go watch the review if you're wondering about those. But these are things I find that, in any case, they're not going to work. Period. I don't care who you are or what you're using them for. It's futile. So that's why they made the video and the Drill Master did not. So thanks for watching, guys. There'll be more great videos coming at you. This has been my thoughts on things you should never buy from Harbor Freight. I hope this helps. It's not stuff that's super expensive, but it is stuff that, this stuff adds up, okay? $4 here, I don't know, $5 here, $6 on the bit set or something. I don't know what this stuff costs, but I'm just saying, this stuff all adds up, okay? And you can only get taken so many times on something that's junk before that starts adding up into hundreds and thousands, over the course of life, and who knows what, So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Go check out my link to my merch down below. You guys are awesome. Stay tuned for another one.